I welcome you on how to balance the chemical equations. Here are the rules that you have to follow. The first rule, balance the metals. The second rule, balance the nonmetals except hydrogen and oxygen. And the last rule, it says balance hydrogen then oxygen. This is one of the easiest and quick way on how to balance the chemical equation. And don't forget to subscribe. On the board we've got iron plus oxygen. They give us something that we call rusty. Right, we have to balance these two sides. We've got the reactants and the products. How are we going to balance? This is one of the easiest way that you are supposed to follow. I'll put a line here which divides the reactants and the products. So what must I do now? I must find all the elements in this side. In this side we have got iron and oxygen, and this side also, it means we've got our iron and we have got our oxygen. Now let's look at the number of molecules. Right, here we've got one iron. We have got only one ion which has got one molecule, so I'll write it 1. This other side we've got oxygen, and oxygen has got 2 molecules. Okay, I'll write 2 here. Let me look at the other side. We have got iron. Iron has got 2 molecules. Right, oxygen has got 3 molecules. Right, when I check iron here, it has got 1. This side is got 2. Here oxygen 2. Here has got 3. It means our equation is completely unbalanced. So what are we supposed to do? I must add a 2 this side to balance it. So I'll cancel here and put a 2 so that our ions are going to be the same. So I'll put the coefficient behind the ion. I'll write our 2. But remember, it's better to use the pencil because you keep on changing this. Okay? Now, my ions are balanced. Okay? Now, let me check on our oxygen. On our oxygen, this side we've got 2. This one, this is 3. So I need 1.5 molecule of oxygen to make it balance. So I'll put 1.5 to make it balanced. So if I say 1.5 times 2, I'm going to have 3. And this side we've got 3. So automatically I've got 3 here. But here's the rule. There is no way we are going to have 1.5 molecule. Okay? So I must multiply both sides of the equation by 2. So how am I going to multiply? Right? I will say 2 times 2 here, I'm going to have 4. Okay? Right. If I come here again, I will say 2 times 1.5. I'm going to have a 3. So it's going to change. I'm going to have a 3. Okay? Now, the other side, I'm supposed to do the same again. Right? I'm supposed to multiply by 2 this side, right? Which means I'm going to have 2 times 2, I'm going to have 4. Okay? Right? It means if I say 2 times 3, I'm going to have 6. Let me check if they are balanced. This side, I've got 4. This side, I've got 4, which means my ions are balanced. I'm coming to my oxygen. 2 times 3, right, which is 6. I'm going to my oxygen. If I say 2 times 3, I'm going to have 6, which means my equation is now balanced.